Life in every American family. Watch a leading show, a great show every week on ABC TV. Magic Ranch is presented by M.J. Holloway and Company, makers of that delicious bite-sized candy treat, milk nut, chocolatey, caramely, and rich with milk. News is big news on ABC TV. Will not be presented this evening. Lucy in London will return following station identification and all night relief from that cold congestion. New content. We'll be back next week at the same time.
Now, JJRB presents a program of nostalgia, trivia, retro rarities, including old station breaks, promos, classic commercials, and embedded spots for classic TV shows. And now the Projection Room, featuring old drive-in movie intermissions and movie trailers. If you know the answers to the trivia questions, call Garyj at 563-613-4260 or answer them in the chat room in the GJRB public site by clicking the comic book icon on the GJRB Spreaker widget. This is television classics on GJRB Online. How you doing? GJRB Online, Clinton, Iowa. Hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere. I'm Garyj. Hope you'll stay with me now. We got a great show lined up for you with some great trivia, great stuff, sounds, memories from a time gone by, a better time gone by. And this afternoon, we're going to share those great memories with you. And have all the lines open for answering some trivia questions. I'll probably have some interesting trivia questions. This is Freestyle Fridays. You know what that means, don't you? That means that we do this show on a Friday. It's open all the way. We're just going to have a lot of fun playing old stuff and doing trivia here on radio, television, and movie classics. And we added movie classics because I felt that those were just as great as the classic TV and radio, because when you went to the motion pictures back in the day, you heard some great sounds. It sounds some great intermissions, concession stand ads, and stuff like that. And we're going to play a lot of those for you today on radio and television classics. Well, we got a lot of stuff coming on, so I hope you'll stay with me. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now, though. I just got a message from it says this account has been suspended due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy against spam, gaming, misleading content, or other terms of service violations. Oh boy, it looks like I'm not going to be able to do this show today because they took my, oh boy. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start off then with something else. I'm going to do is continue this program, and we're going to see if I can do something else. Tomorrow's program, it looks like YouTube did something to me here. They told me that my account's been suspended. due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy against spam, gaming, misleading content, and other terms of service violations. So I don't think I'll be doing too much with any of this stuff. I have a lot of videos on here that have watch later marked on them. My Garyj wrestling program, all that stuff. And let's see if I have any other videos that I wonder if they'll let me play. Here we go. I've got a bunch of them stuffed here. Some of the old stuff that I have planned on playing for you today are on here, so I'm going to try to see if we can play them. First off, we're going to start with a great memory here. We're going to go into this and see if they'll let to play this. We'll complete with a tag as we start off Gary J's radio, television, and movie classics. And back in the day of golden age of television, a lot of programs were sponsored and had what they call integrated commercials. Now, a lot of these programs are still in reruns on such channels, and a lot of them. So what we got here is some really good classic stuff from the days of classic TV and radio. So we're going to play the original billboard for Petticoat Junction. Now, I don't know originally what time this program aired in its original airing, but here's their original sponsor.
Petticoat Junction, brought to you by Ivory Liquid. So pure, so white, so mild. It helps keep your hands soft and young-looking.
All right, that's a bunch of really good classics. And we're going to go to another one here, another opening. This was for a colored episode of that program. Stop here a minute. A lot of these programs originally aired and with the original sponsors, and I like to play them here on radio, TV, and movie classics. And the next one we have is, go back one step. I'm going to go down the page a little bit. And another classic tag. This goes back to 1965. No, it goes earlier than that. I think like 62 or something like that. We had Petticoat Junction opening sponsor tag. And back in the day, I don't really think they do this anymore. Back in the day, though, they did this. Integrated commercials is where a lot of the advertisers had their sponsors advertised by the cast of the program. Kind of make it unique of some kind, made it personal, if you want to call it that. And back then, that's what they used to do. They used to advertise the sponsor, and they used to get together, and they would advertise their sponsor, what was called integrated spots. And they did a lot of these back then.
Petticoat Junction, brought to you by Ivory Soap. 99 and 44 100% pure. Recommended by more doctors than any other soap.
Everybody treats me like a kid. Maybe children and many things. With washing too. With Ivory Soap. Gee whiz. Ivory's for babies. I need a soap that's, grown up. Honey, no matter how grown up you get, don't you always want your skin to look young? Well, sure. Then one thing is to keep washing regular with Ivory every day. Grown-up women do, you know why? The mildness? Ivory's real mild. More doctors advise it than any other soap. And not just for babies either. See how it leaves your skin? You're looking for a grown-up. Mom, hear that? Must be your young-looking skin, don't you? Maybe he was whistling to you, Mom. You never know, honey. Young-looking skin runs in Ivory Soap families. costing a lot even for ivory liquid.
Okay, got a great money man idea.
What now, Uncle Joe?
Personal size ivory. 4 bars cost about the same as 3 of other soldiers.
Joe.
Sure. It's like getting an extra cake free.
So it was older than the price of other complexions, so...
Oh, no. There are too many women and babies depending on ivory.
Women, babies. Golly.
Think how I depend on ivory to help my skin look young. It's pure and mild. More doctors advise it than any other soap. Even at my age.
Your age? Kate, you look young. You and the girls could be sisters.
Folks say it's our young-looking skin. And I say that young-looking skin runs in ivory soap families.
And with personal size ivory, you save.
Okay, Ivory Soap doing. They did that to a lot of the shows at that time. Did that? They had the integrated commercials for their sponsors, and I think it started back in the days of radio. Even they would do this kind of thing, and basically they would run their spots and integrated commercials, and they would run it midway through the program pretty much, or at the end of the episode, toward it was just before the ending credits. They would do this. And I have a few more of those as we go along the line here on Gary J's Radio and Television Classics. Welcome aboard. We got a great program lined up for our Friday afternoon, Freestyle Friday here on GJRB, and I'll give you our program schedule a little later on as well. And I'll let you know what we're going to be on the air. As you all know, we have various times of the day we're on the air. Basically on afternoon broadcast, but we're going to be spreading it around to evening from time to time. So as we get toward the end of the month of July, I've got some more extra programming I'm going to be talking about a little later on today. This is Gary J's Radio and Television Classics on GJRB here on Spreaker across America and around the world. And we've got more of these classic commercials now and more memories. I'm going to kind of dip into the thing here. I think I could still play these, but apparently to my surprise, and I think I was expecting it because they decided that I don't know, I've got too much on here as, according to them, violations. So I don't know what's going to come of this. I'm going to try the best I can to do the broadcast tomorrow, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go on the air with that broadcast tomorrow if I have a violation and I can't get on YouTube. So we're going to find out whether or not our YouTube channel can get reinstated. I'll be working on that later today. All right, you got Gary J's Radio, Television, and Movie Classics here on GJRB, online on Spreaker across America and around the world. We're going to continue with these classic commercials and fun here after I take a break here. This is Gary J's Radio and Television Classics on GJRB here on Spreaker across America and around the world. I've got a lot of other classics here. I've got a few more that we're going to play for you coming up. My Three Sons also did some great integrated commercials. Stuff I didn't know existed. On May 6, 1965, they have a commercial here that was running on their ABC when they were on ABC. Sponsor was Hunt's. And it had a different kind of ketchup in those days. Ketchup that tasted like pizza, ketchup that tasted like, ketchup tasted like pizza. Imagine that. They had one that tasted like barbecue sauce, and a few others. I mean, this is what they had, folks. And we're going to be talking about that next as we continue radio and TV classics here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. And we'll also be opening up the lines for some trivia questions coming up throughout the afternoon, too, so I hope you'll join us for that. And we'll have some, I got a couple of really good stumpers for you this afternoon. You're gonna want to check this out. Some really good stumpers, man. I'm not kidding you now. You're gonna want to check this out. A few really good hard questions you might. So stay with me. Garyj's Radio, Television, and Movie Classics continues here on GJRB in just a few moments. So stay with me here on Spreaker across America and around the world. Hope you're enjoying the program. It's a program of nostalgia launching our Nostalgia Weekend here on GJRB Online, and bringing you classic stuff from the golden age of television and radio. So you want to tune in for Garyj's Radio and Television Classics continues here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker, and around the world, wherever you may be.